Hello. So we are back Thursday, and we have a Dell laptop to be fixed. This is a Dell Latitude E6430. Yeah, that's the model. This laptop came not turning on. Yeah, so that's the problem. Now, if we try to press the power button, nothing will happen. It's just that. What do I like on the Dell laptops? Actually, on the chargers, they have a light ring. You know, for like anyone, this is just a light. But for us, people fixing things, we can diagnose the laptop based on this ring. So this ring means the charger is plugged in, and the charger, I have some voltage there. Usually it should be the voltage which is rated on the charger, 19, yeah? So I suppose we have 19 volts there, which is great. I don't have to check, yeah? The next, plugging the charger to the laptop, light goes off. You see how easy you can diagnose a thing when you have a visual indicator like a LED ring, light ring. Now it's off. Now it's no voltage there. The only way how this light can go off and stay off, let me unplug the charger and I'll show you. Unplug the charger, plug the charger back, and we have the light ring back. So the only way how that light can goes off and stay off is shorting. Short, and now it's off. Yeah? Yes, the charger, it is protected. Now many people, they judge, you know, and that's kind of normal. Everyone judge me and say, look, sorry, and you remove that MOSFET, the laptop is not protected, you should not do it. Actually, the people think, you know, there are two MOSFETs, so yes, so the customer can, you know, it's happy, it's protected, it's safe. Look on this case. This laptop has never been opened. This is shorted, yeah? And yeah, it has two MOSFETs on the input, and it's still the short goes out of the laptop. Explain that, yeah? You see, that's a funny case. It's same like my friend Jason from the other shop, it will say, just because you know, we have police around us, we can sleep nicely on the night, but actually, you know, there's no one there to protect you. Same like on this laptop, yeah? So you are by yourself, okay? Like on this case. So this laptop is shorted, and it's not shorted on the input. It's shorted probably somewhere around the power supplies, but still the short goes out to the charging port, and ignoring the two MOSFETs. There are two MOSFETs, yeah? And yes, the charger also is protected, and the charger, it's acting right now. So if I plug this and it's a short, the charger will cut down the power, yeah? Light goes off because of the protection from the charger, not from the laptop, okay? Very simple. But this is just, you know, it's just I made so many videos about shorting shorted motherboards, and also removing the MOSFET and shorting the MOSFET, and say, look, no, now the customer doesn't have protection. Now he can set up his house on fire and things like that, which is obviously is not true. The first, you cannot count on this protection, that two MOSFETs. The second, you have a protection on the charger, electronic protection, and a protection based on a fuse. Two protection on your charger, yeah? So from here to set up your house on fire, it's a long way. Impossible way. It is impossible. Yeah, so let's open this and see, you know, this should be simple, easy, quick. Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
This one,
Yeah.
check the drivers, everything. We uninstalled certain stuff and then, but then we noticed the headphone jack is damaged. So
Okay.
basically, he's getting sound from the but
Okay.
they want to get the bed. So that's not the problem anyway. So I've told him it'll be about 70.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Whenever you get a chance, I'll tell him it'll be a few days anyway.
Uh,
His thing as well, this cloth thing.
probably will be today or tomorrow.
Yeah, no, whenever. I'll tell him a few days so we got time. This is Ash's one, I think.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I know the story. I know. I know. I know. Probably not. Okay. Let's open the laptop. Oh wait, I have an electric screwdriver. Come on. Yeah, too late now. I open all the screws. Let's take out the keyboard. Now, shorted motherboards are simple faults. When actually, most likely a capacitor is shorted. Most likely. Not necessary. You can have a power supply. You can have one MOSFET of a power supply shorted. Well, usually it's a dead capacitor around a power supply. Okay, maybe not. We have some sign of liquid damage here. Maybe not. I have an electric screwdriver now. Two screws. What about this? This has to be took off? Maybe not. So probably this is some weird design. Yeah, so the back cover is coming out, which is nice. See the power supplies. That's nice, but not helpful. Because we really need access on the motherboard. This will be a long job. I don't understand why this laptop is so complicated. Yeah, this is very complicated to be open, this laptop. Because it has a frame, a middle frame, and a top one. And yes, we have to take out the heatsink. You know what I should buy from a long time ago, an electric screwdriver. But this is a nice laptop. We have a graphic chip here, a dedicated graphic chip. This is a nice laptop. Looks nice. Let's see if we can get this out. Let's take, we have a ribbon cable here. And here. And I think that's all, yeah? Yes, and this came out. This is a nice motherboard. It's a complex one because it has a dedicated graphic chip. We have a lot of power supplies here. So let's find the fault. Let's take this out. Probably the next step will be to buy some you know, the thermal thing to see the heat on the board. So let's see where the plus is going. Is coming or is going. We have a charging port here, and the charging port is coming on the board here. That's great. So we can come with the power supply, 19 volts of the power supply, ground. Let's put the ground somewhere. And plus on the plus of the plus on the plus of from the charging port. And check that you see the current is the same, you know, current is whatever I set up, 3 amps on our case, but the voltage on this moment 2.4. that means my short is far, and obviously I expect to be far. I expect to be from after the first and second MOSFET, which probably are around here. It's not quite okay to put pressure on the MOSFET, so if I just try to keep the amps here, and you know, it's not okay to keep pressure on the MOSFET. Now a different approach will be to come straight to the current on the main 90 volts power rail, or from the battery. But even from the battery, let's see, on the battery this is ground, see 0. And here we have saying 2.8 because it's coming from a MOSFET. MOSFET which can be here, so I can feel the MOSFET. Yeah, so that's the MOSFET. Does mean if it's a switching power, yeah, it is a switching power supply. Okay, I can't count on that one. Let's get another power supply, like any. Just a random one, it doesn't matter, all are connected to 19 volts and it's shorted. This one, let's see, this cap. Yeah, yeah, so you see any power supply has that big caps. Yes, 1.2 and here 0. Okay, so here 1.2 volts, that means very low resistance. So here something is dead. On the your main maybe your main power rail, it's everywhere. The 19 volts one, and it's going. Ay 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 ay. Some okay. Okay, let's have a look. But we spoke about the switching power supplies, yeah. We spoke about that. Microscope, okay, it's not on. So you have the path of a power supply, you have the two MOSFETs, you have a coil, and you have the input capacitor. It's very easy. Like I said, you know what? Here is my 19 volts power rail, because we have some MOSFETs and you have this big capacitor, and I check with multimeter and it's shorted, and obviously it's main power rail because it's shorted. Yeah. But the problem is somewhere here. So somewhere here something is getting very hot. Let's use some lighter petrol. Let's connect the 19 volts and see what is getting hot. Check that capacitor. You see that one? So that capacitor is gone. I told you it's a very simple fault, very easy to be fixed. You just have to, yeah, thank you. You just have, you know, just to pay attention and be careful, because it's very easy to short something if you play with the power supply on the wrong place. Let's check now. Okay, it's like when you go to the dentist and the dentist is taking out the wrong tooth. That's what I did. I took out the wrong capacitor. I have a very bad memory. So let's take this out and put back this one, yeah? Okay, so the other one is soldered back. Let's see, it's still short. No, it's not short anymore. So if I come now with 19 volts on same point, like here, it's not short. You can see on the power supply it's not short. If I plug the charger, yeah, I plug in the charger. So we have the light ring, plug in the charger. So the light is on, yeah. Let's try to power up. We have no heatsink, and I have no idea where is the power button. Where is the power button? It's here, and it's pressing something here, yeah. Inside of this? No, here it's a no. Here is the button, and it's on. You can see the light, and now the laptop is coming on, and And why we have red light? So this is plugged in. Possible we have a second fault here. So this is plugged in. So it's not supposed to be a red light on the screen. It's no heatsink, I know that. And now it's fine. So now it's fine. But it has to be checked. And now the processor is getting hot and it will shut down by itself because it's, you know, they have protection. Yeah, and it's off. That's normal. Okay. So the laptop is fixed. What do we have to put back? This bit. No, you don't have to put back that capacitor. It will be fine without it. Don't worry. But this is the next one, yeah? But to put this back, all back together will be a long. We have to replace the thermal paste before we are fitting the heatsink. That's fine. Just a bit. It's not even important how you put the thermal paste, because as soon as you come with the heatsink, the pressure, and it's a hydraulic pressure, it will spread the thermal paste everywhere. How you spell it? 1 second. Yeah, that's the name. Hydraulic. Yeah. So we have the heatsink back, we have the fan. But that's the case when the Dell has a light ring on the charger and actually you can see the fault. But most of the the brands, you know, they don't have a light ring on the chargers. I don't know why. Probably they try to save money, or I don't know. And yeah, you can't diagnose from before opening the laptop. So in this case, we know before, you know, from the first minute, the motherboard is shorted. It's a motherboard job, and you know the right price to ask and things like that, yeah? It's more nice to be professional, yeah? Say the customer, look, this is a motherboard job, and that's the price. The customer asks, how do you know? And you start to explain him. Very simple. Very simple. Should be one more screw here, which is here somewhere. You know, someone said, you know, put all the screws on one thing. Probably I will do it in the future. Anyway, let's test one more time. Yeah, it's here. I told you I know where it is. Yeah, that's the one. With the spring. Yeah, the fan has to be cleaned up also. Pressing the power. And the picture goes red. Yeah, so he has an issue with the screen or with the ribbon cable. I don't think it's the screen, I think it's the ribbon cable. You see, sometimes the screen is turning red. Let's see the connector. They're still red, yeah? No red. Okay, let's try and clean the connector, yeah? So all good, yeah? We don't have the red light. But anyway, I'll put all back together. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video. And see you on the next one, yeah? Bye.